Scottish Fold and Stray cats are one of the most popular breeds, but does that make them good apartment companions? Bonjour everyone, it's me TN, and today Rosie's gonna say hi too, and she's a Scottish Straight. And in this video I'm going to be focusing on her and the Scottish Fold Straight breed and how it is living with them in smaller environments such as apartments, dorms, or other similar types of small living spaces. Let's back up a little bit and give a quick backstory on Rosie. She's the only female in my apartment, and she looks like quite the normal cat, but she's actually very special. Among her siblings, she was the only cat born with long legs and straight ears. Her father was a Munchkin cat and her mother was a Scottish Fold cat. Therefore, her siblings had either short legs or folded ears. So she was the most normal of her siblings, but very special to me. As a quick overview of the breed, Scottish Folds have rounded bodies and faces with folded ears. Scottish Straight, on the other hand, are just Scottish Folds but without the mutation in their genes that cause folded ears. In a litter of kittens, usually 50% of the kittens will end up with folded ears and the other 50% will be straight-eared cats. Now, we all know that living in an apartment can be pretty hectic sometimes because of the constant changes in an apartment and just a lot of things that are going on in general. Outside noises, close proximity to appliances, changes in furniture arrangements, and lots of foot traffic are all stuff that a cat has to deal with in an apartment. Scottish Folds and Straights, I find, however, are quite tolerant of all these types of changes. They're inquisitive and really enjoy checking out whatever is new or saying hi to the stranger that just came into the room. It can be both hilarious and annoying at the same time when you find them laying down in a box that you just opened from the delivery man. They're known as relaxed and quite docile cats, but that doesn't mean that they're lazy. They're just quite picky when it comes to toys and the activities that they want to do. So when it comes to independent toys and stationary toys and things that they have to put in the effort to play with by themselves, they're really not interested in. But for more interactive activities using wands and feather fishing pole toys, things that move in a more erratic motion, they are speed demons. And during these types of activities, Scottish Folds and Straights don't hold back. Don't be surprised if they start to shake the apartment a little bit from all the running and jumping that they'll do. As a result, cat owners have to make sure that they get a good regular routine of interactive play to 1. Manage their weight, 2. Let them release some of that pent-up energy from all that relaxing, and number 3. Fulfill the instinctual need that all cats have to hunt and to catch prey. Rosie is just so stoic at times. Wherever you put her, she finds a way to make that place hers. She's undeterred by other animals and cats, and although she's not very good at independent play, she's mostly satisfied just observing what's going on in the room, finding a warm, soft place to chill out, or watching some birds on the outside. And she seems to know what is appropriate for most situations, and that is what you want in an indoor apartment cat. As a quick aside, if you're enjoying this video and would like to see more videos about cat breeds in apartments and living with cats in apartments, I would love it if you and your cat just paw that like button. It helps a lot. Thanks. Scottish Fold and Straights are really quite affectionate cats without being too clingy. For example, they'll sometimes hop on your lap for some attention, but they're not going to constantly keep trying to get on your lap like a Russian blue would. They're basically cats that just like to be in the vicinity of wherever you are. They'll follow you around, but they don't exactly want to be directly involved. Sort of like if you were a famous person and they're like paparazzi. They just want to stare at you for long periods of time and stare. And after all that staring, often they'll approach for some cuddle time and some good old-fashioned petting. They really are quite tolerant and usually won't have the overreaction type of behaviors. Scottish Fold and Straits have some quirks that prospective cat owners should know to prepare their environment or home. Again, while they are a relaxed breed and don't typically have extremes when it comes to their behaviors, they are quite persistent when it comes to certain things, and because of the breed itself, there can be health stuff that owners should be aware of. The first point is that they're a little bit more inquisitive than the average cat. They love to get into small gaps and corners, and they're actually pretty good at opening drawers. And it's cute the first couple of times, but when they get into your drawer for the 10th time, it's going to be annoying. Therefore, it's a good idea to either tape up the drawers or use safety locks for the drawers and cabinets that contain either food or snacks. The second point is that Scottish Folds and Straits have very gentle play styles. They dislike roughhousing with other cats, and because of this, they can be sometimes bullied by other cats as they really never roughhouse back. Therefore, either have a lot of places where they can escape to, preferably high vertical areas, or make sure they're paired up with a similarly quiet and relaxed breed. Point 3 is that because of their chilled nature, as with many other cats or animals or humans with very relaxed characteristics, they are just more prone to obesity and similar related health issues. As such, it's important to have, again, scheduled play and have strategies in place to keep them at a good weight. One item that I definitely recommend for them are food puzzles to let them engage themselves at mealtimes. Point number 4, Scottish Folds and Straits aren't the best groomers. Compared to other cats, they actually find it hard to keep themselves clean for whatever reason, and especially the long-haired kinds. Therefore, they might require more attention and maintenance to help get their coat and ears, teeth, and general hygiene in order. Remember, those cats with the mutation for the folded ears, it's a good idea to give them a checkup every couple of months because they are more prone to certain diseases and disorders. For example, developmental abnormality that affects cartilage and bone development. Luckily, in an apartment, we tend to have much more frequent interactions with our cats because we're just in a smaller space. Cat owners can spot issues much sooner. If you find that your Scottish Fold is not eating or looking a little bit scruffed, in pain, or have a reluctance to jump, it's a good idea to take them to the vet to get them checked up. Scottish Folds and Straits are really flexible enough to fit in any home dynamic. As long as you give them the proper attention and engage with them, they are lovely companions even in the smallest apartments. In conclusion, Scottish Fold and Straits adapt quickly, are very affectionate and loving, but they just require a bit more effort when it comes to managing their weight and activity levels. Oh, and hygiene. They might need help with that as well. If you want to see how other cat breeds are in apartments, check out my videos on the Bengal cat or the Russian blue cat. And of course, for the full article, see it down in the description below at monsieurtien.com.